What do I hate most about Houston? That's the question I'm going to be answering today. So I have here the 9 things that I hate most about Houston. My name is Lisa, HTX, for all y'all that don't know. That's pretty much all the introduction. I'm going to get right into it. So I have 9 things on the list. Number 1 is the traffic. The traffic is so horrible. I got a list for you. The first thing about the traffic I don't like is there's too many wrecks on 45. Every single day there is a wreck on 45. It's just what it is, and I promise you I'm right. I'm not even gonna look up the statistics, I just know I'm right. Now 288, first of all, if you pull up a picture of 288, it looked like a whole bunch of extension cords that got tangled up. And when you're using GPS on 288, you can't even tell where you're supposed to exit when you look for GPS. I'm just gonna let you know. If nobody else told you, I'm gonna tell you. 610. So it's always traffic on 610, like any time of the day. Like most of the time, there's traffic like in the morning time or like when everybody getting off of work. But on 610, it don't matter what time it is, you can expect to run into traffic. And the one I hate the most is people on the southwest side cannot drive. And if you're from Houston, tell me if I'm wrong. You know I'm not lying. Number 2 is the storms and the flood. To me, like, I don't like it because you lose power when there's a storm and a flood. And when you lose your power, it's not like you lose it for a couple hours. You can lose your power for like days to weeks at a time. So just imagine, like, you know, it's flooding outside, there's no electricity for a few days or weeks. Like, you really just gotta at the last minute figure stuff out. And they say be prepared ahead of time, but it's really hard to be prepared ahead of time, like to not have electricity. You can also lose water, so that means that the power is out, the water is out, you're not able to take a shower. And then sometimes the cell phones stop working, like during storms, so that's another thing. And that can cause your insurance to go up, your car insurance and your house insurance. So that's what I don't like about the storms and the flood. Number 3 is the heat. So basically, like during the summertime, like at the end of spring, the summertime, at that point, you just might as well just prepare to not go outside. Last year, 2023, we had 45 days where the weather was over 100 degrees. Now, I can tell you, I didn't really see a lot of people outside, not even at nighttime last year, because it was so bad. And don't try to wear natural deodorant during the summer in Houston. It's not going to work. Number 4, I would say, is the allergies. So we have a lot of pollen. So basically, like during the springtime, you go outside, you're going to see pollen all over your car. So if you wash your car by the time you get home and put your car in the driveway, it's already full of pollen. So you kind of wasted your time. Also, you have allergies, your eyes red, you sneezing, your eyes itching, all kind of stuff. So I don't like the allergies. And for me, I don't really have allergies, but sometimes I get allergies randomly. I don't know if the pollen is just like high that day or that year. I don't know, but it don't feel good when I get allergies. I feel bad for people who have it all the time. Number 5 is the humidity. The humidity is horrible. The humidity is like what makes you sweat. So basically, like if you go outside and it's hot, that's one thing. But if you go outside and it's hot and humid, it feels like you have a wet blanket on. Like just a wet blanket and you're already hot. And if you stay out there for too long, you get to itching, you get to sweating. If you have on makeup, like your makeup gets shiny and sweaty. Like if your edges are laid, they're not gonna be laid no more, they're gonna be nappy. So like if it was hot outside, it's been plenty of times when I came in the house and my edges was nappy. I don't like that. Number 6, it's too many people here. So I get it, like Houston is really big, so of course there's room for a lot of people. But my issue with that is, for one, like the parking situation. So like if you go into anywhere you go, it's gonna be hard to find somewhere to park. The good thing I could say is, like, I've been to places where they don't really have parking. Like you have to pay everywhere you go to park. Here you don't really have to pay a lot of places to park, but it's like if you go into the grocery store, you will get lucky if you get a parking spot up front. Also, there's long lines everywhere. Long lines at the grocery store. If you need to go take care of some business, it's gonna be some long lines. If you want to go out and have fun, it's gonna be a long line. Everywhere you go, it's just gonna be a long line. It's big, huge crowds. I hate big, huge crowds. Number 7, the prices are too high. If you want to go outside and have fun, just be prepared to start at $100. That's how much it costs. It started at $100, then it go up from there. And then sometimes you go, like they change up the rules and it's more expensive than it was last time. The parking is expensive. Like some places you go, the parking is $20. If that parking lot is full, you can go over here, but the parking is $40. Number 8 is zoning. So the reason I don't like the zoning is because, like, you can have like a random business outside of a neighborhood. We have a couple of areas in Houston where they have like clubs and like outside of neighborhoods. And look, when I say that, like you go to the club and you park your car in front of somebody's house. So that means people just out there randomly. Some people at the club arguing on the phone. Some people being loud. Some people twerking in the street, like in front of your house at the club. Like there's no law against where you can like put certain businesses. Number 9 is the fact that everything is so far. If you date somebody in Houston, you just need to prepare to be in a long distance relationship, because you're gonna travel at least 30 plus minutes to visit this person. If y'all don't live like in the same neighborhood, it's gonna take you 30 plus minutes or more. Even if y'all live on the same side of town, y'all both on the north side, it's still probably gonna take you 30 minutes to go visit this person. I normally take an hour to get to where I'm going and an hour to get dressed. You automatically have to be prepared 2 hours early, and that's pushing it, because some people, they have to leave 2 hours ahead of time. Like if you have to be somewhere at 7 and you leave at 5:30, you're gonna be late. So that's the stuff that I don't like. I'm not comparing Houston to anywhere else. I know that other places have, you know, worse issues when it comes to these things, but this is what I don't like. I've been here my whole life, and there's just some things that bother me. But let me hear about the things that bother you. What are some things that you don't like about Houston? Put it down in the comments below. Again, my name is Lisa HTX. I'm out.